Welcome to what's happening with the X for the sign of Sagittarius. So the X is the Sagittarius for the week of February 28th. Here we're going to take a look at anything we can see, what they're thinking, feeling, what they're doing, anything we can find out through this reading for you, for your X Sagittarius. So what we have, and also on this video, I will, we'll be looking at the current, what's happening with them, but I will also look at what their hopes and fears are as well. So we have the Emperor card, the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and as a clarifying cup, the Six of Cups. So the Emperor is an energy that they can be very, very stoic. This is a person who's been through a lot. They're very, very wise. So it's a very mature person, your ex is, who they've taken lessons through everything that they've experienced in life, and they know what works, so they like to stick to it. They're very stubborn and typically do not like to compromise. They don't like change very much, and they are very, very stoic. Sometimes they can appear arrogant. This is a person who doesn't open up, who doesn't share how they're feeling. The type of a person who could be planning a future, like they could have actually been planning, literally planning a future with you and didn't tell you anything about it. They hide things only because they know that's what works, and they don't want to compromise, so they don't want to hear it. They just want to put it all together. They're very good at putting things together. What they touch typically turns into success. But when it comes to love, that can be very, very different. They do know how to build a relationship, a long-lasting relationship, but it's getting them to open up, right? The King of Pentacles is a person who's worked very, very hard. They put a lot of energy and effort into prosperity, into their finances. And then the Hermit card is all about going within. It's about spiritual enlightenment happening within your ex-Sagittarius, about them receiving these messages from the other side, where they are understanding now, they're coming over this next 1 to 2 week time frame, where they are understanding they need to actually open up. They can't be stoic. Now, they may have been throwing themselves into their work, and you will know that, where they were work, and they didn't have time for you. For some of you, this is the Soulmate card. Okay, now this, yes, absolutely. This is a card that is about reminiscing happy, fond memories of the past. This can be childhood, this can be past relationships, but there's a lot of love. This is all about love. This is the Soulmate card, one of them. And this can indicate a person from the past returning. They've been enlightened and receiving messages to go back and revisit the past with you, and you'll know if your Sagittarius is a soulmate to you. You already know that, so this could definitely be your reading. For those of you where you don't ever want to see your ex-Sagittarius, this may not be your reading, because they may be coming back. So where we're headed here is enlightenment for them to actually review the past, look at love in their life from every angle, and then go within so that they can make grounded decisions. They've been throwing themselves into their finances, building a world around them that they do love. They love the materialistic aspect of it. They may not have even wanted love in their life. I'm going to clarify this one more. Let's just pull one more clarifying card. The World card. Yeah. So they're coming to the completion of a cycle in their life. That's why they're receiving these messages to take a look at everything. It's time to close one end and start a new one. But this indicates successfully completing this cycle and starting a new one. They're being guided to analyze everything that took place in the past, including your relationship, especially if you're a soulmate, and to really look at the way that they conducted themselves through the relationship with you and all relationships. This is about every relationship this person's had. They like to control things, so it always had to be their way or the highway. And by them going through and analyzing, and this being forced upon them, okay, by the universe. A lot of this is taking place right now. It's Pisces season. That sounds about right. That's what it's all about, is healing the old wounds, the emotional wounding that we have. So this is them really going within, and you probably can't see it, but this hermit man is looking right here, right at the past. So they are definitely saying, hey, dude or dudette, go back and look at the past and let's reevaluate everything so you can complete this cycle. They're forcing it on them because this person would not want to do it. No way. I like things the way I'm doing it. I'm doing it just fine. It works for me. I've got my money. I've got my things. But they don't have love, and they had love with you. They just took it for granted. So let's see what their hopes and fears are. We have the Moon card and the Knight of Swords. So the Moon card absolutely is about secrets. It's about anything that's been hidden in the past. Things that they need to look at, secrets. It also can be messages coming in through our dream state from the divine, downloading into our dream state, being guided to overcome fear. And that is why the Emperor energy is controlling. It helps them feel as though they can control things so they do not have to worry about fear. If this person was not in control and asked you to marry them, they have to already know what the answer would be for them to open up. This person moves very slowly, very, very slow energy. Both energies can build a beautiful relationship, but they were afraid. The Knight of Swords. This is about all knights to me. They rush in. They're very, very much, they have no fear. They're just going to go in. They're going to take care of what needs to be taken care of. This is them coming forward to tell the truth about the secret. For some of you, the secret is they really loved you and they wouldn't open up. Because I'm not seeing anything indicating another person, and I don't see it in the cards either. So let's take a look at what's actually blocking your ex-Sagittarius, and click the link below. We'll shoot to Vimeo, look at what's blocking them, what the advice and outcome is from the universe to your ex-Sagittarius, and where they're headed into the next 1 to 2 week time frame. So click the link below, and I'll see you on Vimeo.